Gronk has got to be 35.
Are you finished that fucking beer?
Dude, Rob Gronkowski's only 32.
You're lying.
Nah, Rob Gronkowski, 32 years old. I'm telling you, they're like
Travis Kelce's 32.
Yeah. It's just like the beginning of their careers. Like Travis Kelce didn't start picking it up.
I was about to say, God damn, I thought that bitch was at least 26.
Nah, I'm telling you, he's been there for a while. He just didn't start picking it up till Andy Reid got there, like the last couple of years with Alex Smith, and then with Mahomes, he blew up. Gronk's been A1 since day one, baby.
I'll tell you who's better than Gronk. Jimmy Graham with the Saints.
We need to fill this in the podcast because this is how you get rated.
Oh, it's recording.
Oh, it's recording right now? Oh, shit.
That's why you got to kill that beer first so we can open a fresh one right now. Go, 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 go.
This is a fresh one, huh?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. There it is. Cheers, Coach.
Dude.
First question. Matter of fact, thanks, Scifo, for coming through. You know?
Someone's got to come through.
Someone's got to come through because I got a
bunch.
bunch of stupid fucks as friends. Or so-called fucking asshole friends. Whatever you want to call them. Just decide to bail. Or don't even tell me that they bail.
Don't even show up.
Don't even fucking show up. You can,
I
you can pull it to you if you want.
I didn't know I was supposed to come today.
You know damn well you fucking lied. Yeah. Who the fuck does that?
Some West Bank shit.
First question. Is Tom Brady retired, yes or no?
No, he's not. He's coming back. 100%. You can take it to the bank. Tom Brady's coming back for his 23rd season.
So, Adam Schefter, one of the most credible fucking sources there is in the NFL system, lied. Or was given the wrong advice. And if so, we need to find that person who gave him that wrong.
He was given, maybe not given the wrong advice, but he was probably told from people close to him, like, yeah, he's thinking about it. So then Adam Schefter.
He assumed that.
So then Adam Schefter wants to be it because that's what it is. He wanted to be the first person to get that news out.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it is these days. It's just the first person who can get it out. They don't care if it's accurate or right.
They don't give a fuck.
They just want to be and they just throw something out and they'll be like, oh, I was the first one. I was the first one.
And then they get that fucking big check.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And maybe a raise.
Yeah.
Because if you're the first one that reports Tom Brady's fucking retired.
Athlete of all times retiring.
Don't say greatest athlete, but all right.
Greatest athlete of all time.
Mm-mm.
Greatest athlete of all time. But yeah, an hour later, Tom Brady calls the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and says he hasn't made his mind up yet.
What do you? All right, I know you're his personal dick sucker, but I want biased out the window. What do you think he should do right now?
If I was
unbiased,
I think he should play.
One more,
at least one more.
At least one more.
His goal's always been to play to 45, and then last week
his goal since when? Since like he's been said that.
Yeah, like when he was in New England, he's like, I want to try to play on 45 because no other quarterbacks ever played that long.
Mm-hmm.
Then last week during the Rams game, they showed the interview with Al Michaels and them. And he was like, I want to go out when I win a Super Bowl. So you pair those two up, he'll be 45 next year, and he wants to go out with winning a Super Bowl. And he just put up the most yards and touchdowns at age 44 in the NFL. It would be different if he looked like Peyton Manning and was like struggling and barely could throw.
Yeah.
Yeah, hang it up before he turned into a Brett Favre type. But the dude it might win MVP in his 22nd year. Like, come on. That's like telling LeBron to retire right now.
Fuck
not
man.
happening.
Not happening.
Makes no fucking sense.
Yeah. I think I told you this before, but to me, I don't even think he likes football anymore. I just think he's doing it to prove a point. Like, straight up.
Nah, he definitely likes football. He just likes to give everyone the middle finger and say, like, look what I can do. That's like his whole entire thing. Like, he even said it in his documentary that ESPN did. He said after the...
How many episodes? 10?
It's 9, I think.
9? Is it all out on ESPN Plus?
Mm-hmm. It's every Super Bowl season, yeah. So he says after the year they went undefeated and lost, He says if they would have won that ring, he'd already be retired.
He wants that.
He said if he would have won that, he'd have achieved everything because he'd have had the greatest season of all time, and nobody would ever take him that away. And so,
besides Eli Manning, raw dog him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you look at Tom Brady, he beats. Yeah, he lost to Drew Brees in the regular season, but in the postseason, he beats Ben Roethlisberger, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, all these great quarterbacks. And every fucking time he loses, Nick Foles, Eli Manning.
Nick Foles raw dog his fucking ass.
Nick Foles, Eli Manning. He lost to Joe Flacco. And then this year he loses to Sam Bradford, who doesn't ever do anything good. Like, that's his kryptonite. He loses to Trevor Siemian and Taysom Hills.
It's
Matt Stafford. My bad. But I'm sure Sam Bradford beat him too in the playoffs.
All right. Again, an unbiased question. You don't think Matt Stafford at least deserves this? After all the bullshit he's been through with Detroit.
He definitely deserves it, but he should have fucking lost because he was trying to give that game away last week. Now, that
was some legit bad play call.
Yeah, like they were trying to lose. But no, I think Matthew Stafford, I think they will actually win the Super Bowl. So I think he goes out, and I think he might retire after this year. Go out on top because they're not going to be able to keep all those players. Like Odell's going to be leaving.
Yeah.
I think, and I'm happy for Stafford. Glad he's finally on a winning team, but he should just not with the GOAT. Like, go lose. Like, Tom Brady should win the Super Bowl every single year.
How old is Stafford? 30. I'm gonna go 36.
36. Was probably like a good guess. He probably graduated. I think he graduated college in like 08, 09. So that's like 13 years. He's probably about 35, 36, man.
Fucking. All right. We got Stafford, Jimmy G, in quotations, fuck the Packers, man. Did you see that?
I did.
So funny.
Man, fuck the Packers. Like, dude, you did nothing.
Nothing. Like, not a damn thing.
You didn't score a single point. Like, you literally just fucking punted, and your defense blocked the punt, and then this guy kicks again. Like, you did nothing, dude. Like, that's my hot take. Tom Brady comes back, and he goes to the 49ers.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's my prediction.
You're just putting that out there?
He's from California. He grew up a 49ers fan. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I think, are going to go through a lot of roster turnover. Like, Godwin's a free agent. Levante David, like JPP, Sue, all them are free agents. Are they going to come back?
I was like, we're not.
Yeah, so like they're old and stuff like that. And do they want to take a discount again? San Fran was trying to get Tom Brady in the beginning, like a couple years ago when he was a free agent. They're going to get slaughtered this weekend by the Rams, so like they'll lose. People will want Jimmy G out.
Bro, dog.
They have good defense, solid weapons in Debo and George Kittle. They bring in like a Gronk. Maybe they can sign a top wide receiver free agent or something like that.
Antonio Brown.
Yeah, they get Antonio Brown, you know. He goes to San Fran, wins one, completes the circle. He won with his favorite franchise of all time.
Fucking San Fran, dude. You don't like Jimmy G at all?
No. I don't like anyone that... I didn't mind him, but when Bill Belichick started saying that Jimmy Garoppolo was better and he would have been the next Tom Brady, no, I hope he never wins a game ever. Same thing with Patrick Mahomes. I think Patrick Mahomes is arguably talent-wise the greatest quarterback of all time.
His own fucking unique person.
Yeah, like it's not like people understand like, oh, you think he's like ride Tom Brady's dick. Like, no, like I think he's the greatest quarterback to ever play, but he's not the best at that position.
Mm-hmm.
Like the most talented passer of all time is Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers.
Let's go best winner.
He's the best winner. But he does all the small things right that make up for his athletic disadvantages. He studies films and can tell exactly what the defense is going to do before they even do it.
Mm-hmm.
And just his competitiveness. Like, when you're going out there to try to win a Super Bowl and you have Tom Brady or these other quarterbacks who are just kind of like, I threw an interception, this kind of shit. Like, when I see Tom Brady throw the tablet against the Saints, like, if I was on his team, I'd be like, all right, yeah, like, I'm going to go to war for this guy. And, like, the things he says and does, like, he doesn't fucking like to lose. And he makes sure everyone in the team understands
that. Like,
and so they get into, like, a different mindset. It's like, okay, like, this. And that's what all the players say, like, dude, he changed our locker room. Because he goes in there He's fucking yelling at him, saying shit, throwing things. And it's like, all right, yeah, like we're about to.
That's the guy I want to follow in a fucking battle.
And that's exactly what it is. These guys just want to go to war with them, and it's just different. Like Drew Brees, you never see Drew Brees go in the sidelines with.
Go fuck yourself, huh?
No, I'm just throwing an example.
Go fuck yourself.
I'm just throwing an example.
All right, throw another example because we don't want to do this.
Same thing with Kyler Murray. Like you saw him, like Russell Wilson during the thing was like, Kyler should be up and down the sidelines telling his guys to get it up. And Kyler Murray just sitting there chilling. Like Tom Brady, you see all these like when they're down 28-3, he's fucking yelling at his guys. Something like that's what it does. Like he's good at getting a group of guys to collectively buy in and go after it. And like he doesn't throw a great deep ball.
What?
Like Tom Brady,
I think he throws a good deep ball.
He throws a good deep, but it's not as good as Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers. Like it's not a flick of the wrist. Like he's got to like almost like crow hop into it.
Yeah.
Kind of. And that's what I'm saying. Like Tom Brady's not accurate all the time. Like he throws a lot but he makes smart decisions. He throws the balls away and he does his checkdowns. Because at the end of the day, that wins you games. Not throwing interceptions. That's why he never leads interceptions. Because he's not trying to force balls. He just checks it down to James White or Julian Edelman, or he throws the ball away. And people attack him for that all the time. Like, oh, it's how you win the game. Like, you'd rather punt than throw an interception. Like,
fuck yeah.
But yeah, Drew Brees, most accurate quarterback of all time. Like Brady's not good like that. Mahomes, Roger, more talented.
Dude,
like,
I'm talking about darts.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
woo.
Tom Brady's not like the most accurate, like and stuff like that, but he's just got that chip on his shoulder, and everyone he brings around
brings that fucking energy.
Yeah, and he only wants those guys with the exact same chip. I think that's why in New England they didn't have a lot of superstars on their team, because those guys weren't willing to put in the work or do the dirty work. Whereas you have guys like Julian Edelman, Gronk. I mean, Gronk was a superstar, but he's kind of just out there kind of doing his own thing. But like,
and who was it? Amendola too?
Amendola, Chris Hogan. Like they had three short white guys. Basically.
White guys.
3 me's out there. Like, I'm saying, like he won 3 Super Bowls with Danny Amendola, Chris Hogan, and Julian Edelman. Like, not many other quarterbacks are doing it. Look at Aaron Rodgers. He's complaining. He's got the best wide receiver in football. Like, you know. It's like,
all right. Take a sip, and then I'm gonna ask you a question about Aaron Rodgers. What do you think's happening with Aaron Rodgers?
He retires
right now.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think he's coming to the Saints.
See, people keep saying about, because I brought that up with Brady. With Sean Payton leaving, though, the Saints are nothing.
Yeah. Fuck.
Like that. The Saints' biggest mistake was re-signing Drew Brees last year. They should have signed Tom Brady. Would if Tom Brady have won a ring last year? I don't know, because Thomas got hurt. I just don't know. Would Fournette come because they have Kamara? But they should have signed Tom Brady. That's their biggest downfall. When you have him knocking on the door saying he wants to come, like, I understand the sentimental value, but
the ego too.
Oh yeah,
the ego definitely.
Because Drew knew that in the back of his mind that Brady could win a ring, and so Drew just didn't want that to happen. Because then it looks bad on Drew. Like,
oh, what? It looks the worst.
Yeah. But
God.
I think Rodgers retires. He said comments before he doesn't want to play till he's 40.
He's 39, I'm guessing.
It's like 38, I think, something like that. But like he's already said he doesn't want to play till he's 40.
He's definitely not going back with them. I've seen that.
Well, he said comments like he said in his press conference, like, "Oh, I don't want to be a part of a rebuild," and the Packers are in potential like trying to rebuild because they have a lot of free agents.
So many teams about to be a rebuild this year.
But there's nobody suited for him though. Like, oh, everyone said go to Denver, but you have KC in your division. Like, you're gonna have to beat them twice to at least get a playoff bye. So like that's impossible. There's really no other. I mean, the Saints were an option, but now that Sean Payton's gone, like, what did the Saints have to offer really? You're not going to go to the Giants or Jets.
Fuck no.
Panthers, trash. Falcons, trash. There's really no good teams that like have a good team that are just a quarterback away. I mean, you could say that about the 49ers, yeah. So, I mean, I mean, he is from California, so I mean, it could be between those two. Arizona's got their quarterback.
How you feel about JB?
Joey B, huh? I'll give you this. He's got a lot of similarities like Brady.
Dude, you gotta have some serious nuts between your legs to say, I am football.
That's what I'm saying. He's got that, not necessarily swag, but he's got that confidence and cockiness at times.
I don't think Brady ever said I am football.
Brady said a lot of things that I'm sure he's gotten people. But no, Burrow's cocky. That's what makes him good.
What?
That's what makes him good.
It's so fucking hilarious.
And that's what guys like to play. Like when he was at LSU and he's competing with Miles Brennan for the job his first year. He instead of sliding when he took off, he'd go try to run over Devin White and stuff like that. And then at one time at practice, Joe Burrow was like, Devin White was talking shit, and Joe Burrow was like, "Shut the fuck up! I'll come whoop your ass." That's what.
Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah, he said like,
holy shit.
They released like Devin White said the interview about him. He was like, once he told me that, I was like, yeah, I'll fight for this guy. That's what it is. It's like, that's why like
fucking Miles Brennan pussy ass, huh?
Joe Burrow knew the only way he'd win the starting job was to win the locker room over. And that's what he did.
Mm-hmm.
He was fucking running full speed into Devin White, talking shit. Like that's what Tom Brady does. Like he gets people to make sure that they're behind him 100%.
You think he told Devin White, "You my bitch"?
Probably so. He probably told that to him. You know, all these all-American like Jamal Adams types.
Sue, fuck.
I'm sure they're telling that to everybody. Yeah.
God.
That's what Joe Burrow, when he gets hit, like they had him mic'd up a couple games last year, and he got hit late, and they didn't throw the flag, and he gets up and he talks to, I think it was Cox from the Eagles. He's like, "Yeah, when I've got like a couple Super Bowls and I'm the greatest in the game, they'll give me that call." And the guy just starts laughing because like he knows, like, yeah, it's probably gonna happen. Joe Burrow knows, like, he exceeded expectations this year. I didn't think they'd be good this year, but the Bengals could be like the next dynasty.
Oh yeah.
They have a ton of cap space. They got young weapons like Chase.
Last year they could have been dangerous too.
Last yeah, they were a couple pieces away last year, but yeah, no, he's figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely.
Fucking
Chase is good. That dude's. That was a good pick.
Offensive Rookie of the Year?
Without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when he put up 300 yards receiving and 4 touchdowns against the Chiefs, something like that. Like,
he's about to raw dog that defense. I'm talking about bend over, show you the 50 states right now.
I don't know how he's that good. Like, Les Miles, they had released it the other day, told Jamar Chase when he was recruiting him at LSU, "Oh, I don't think he'll play wide receiver at LSU. You're just not going to be a good wide receiver." Jesus. So the guy who got picked 5th overall and is about to be Rookie of the Year in the NFL. But I don't know. He's good.
Actually, I know how he's that good. Joe Burrow.
I mean, that has something to do with it, but
like, it's a stupid question to ask. So you obviously think Kansas City's going to win?
Yeah, I just don't think. I just don't think the Chiefs. I mean, the Bengals can match them touchdown for touchdown. Like, I think it's gonna be a high-scoring game.
Oh yeah.
And I think the Chiefs will eventually stop Burrow once or twice, and that'll be it.
The funny thing I've always been noticing is the only reason why we see Mahomes making these amazing plays is because of his O-line. They're terrible. He's forced to make these fucking plays, but if he had a good O-line, he would just be like he'd be Patrick Mahomes, but he'd be a fucking, regular.
Like in the Super Bowl last year when he was running and he threw the ball sidearm. It was incomplete pass. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, did you see that throw?"
Oh.
It's an incomplete pass. Like, yeah, cool. He dove sideways and threw the ball. Like, cool, but it's incomplete. Like,
Jesus.
They just...
It's fucking terrible. It's so bad to watch. I honestly feel bad for him.
Yeah. That's like, there's like a clip that went viral on Twitter. There's Matthew Stafford doing a no-look pass with the Lions. Dude's looking over here and just threw a dart. And people were like, if this was Patrick Mahomes, ESPN would have played this 1,000 times. Like, it's true.
It's also true, yeah.
Yeah, it's like they find their one guy like Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, and whatever they do, they're great.
You know what the funny thing is? How nobody is talking about Cooper Kupp right now. Nobody. I seen you got.
He's a white guy dominating the league. Had him in fantasy.
What?
Like, yeah.
Oh, he's fucking everybody. It's just, what? Who's that?
Just some.
What's his number? 18, huh?
Yeah, he's from like Colorado or Eastern Michigan, something crazy like that. Like, dude's good. His wife, that he married, just
smoke show
1, 2, quit college, moved in with them. Working full-time in support of him to make sure he could chase his dream.
You don't worry about anything else besides football.
Dude.
God.
Who was chasing the bag at that scenario? Was she trying to chase the bag? Be like, all right, I'll work a couple doubles.
I'm giving that to her.
Yeah.
100% giving it to her.
For like, I mean, she's like, I'm going to work a couple doubles for 2 years maybe. He's going to get drafted and then like we're going to be loaded. I'll never work another day in my life.
That's
like,
it.
She really had like an alter, like she knew what she was doing. It's just like,
hot females, if they're smart, they don't have to work ever.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it was so easy. Just hook up with the local football
fat ass and some tits.
And you can go hook up with the Joe Burrows of the world and never work a day in your life.
Never trust the big button to smile. Never.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, dude. You probably won't know, but who's your guess about Saints' new head coach?
I'd go Dennis Allen.
Dennis Allen? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what everybody's saying.
If he's getting looked at by other jobs, one, he's qualified, and two, he's already here, so he knows
everything.
He knows the locker room, and so yeah, it's like it would be.
And everybody likes, like, the whole city fucks with him.
Yeah, and the whole locker room fucks with him too, especially after that Tampa win. Like, it seems like a no-brainer. Like, you might as well just hire the guy. Like, he's got head coaching experience. Like, it wouldn't change too much. Like, he wouldn't try to come in and do something else. Like, he knows what works in this locker room.
Dude, after that second Tampa game, you pissed me off because you didn't answer my text.
Dude. Because it's just like, can I have some gratitude for once of a regular season win? Every time they fucking lose in the regular season, and I'm just like, my phone's blowing up with everyone just shitting on me for the whole entire game. And then to make things worse is I'm up $900 in betting. And you know, I'm like, the fucking Buccaneers aren't going to fucking lose. Like, they're going to... I went up 900, down 500 by halftime. I was just like, all right, I literally just sat there. I turned the game off after halftime. I was like, this is over.
I'm going to be honest, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it was a shit show.
I checked, the last time I checked, before I got the notification on my phone that we won, I checked it when it was 6-0. Yeah. And then after that, I didn't check it until I got the notification we won. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, let's see. Godwin went out early in the second half.
I was about to say, run some highlights down because
So start off, you can tell a good Brady game, like he's not going to play good or their team's not going to do good. When the first drive they do nothing, 3 and out, and Brady gets hit all 3 times. So that happens. They punt the ball, and I'm like, oh shit, like here we go again. The Saints end up kicking a field goal, and they're kind of driving with Taysom a little bit. And then
God, he's so not a starter.
Both the Saints, Buccaneers, Cam Jordan was playing like J.J. Watt out there sacking Brady. So they're punting the whole time. Early second quarter, they throw a ball over the middle. Godwin's knees get taken out. He's out the game. Torn ACL. Then like 2 plays later, they hit Mike Evans with a deep ball. He catches it. He goes, lose the game. He's hurt his back or something like that.
So that's 2 down.
So that's 2 down. I think either right before half or like as soon as the second half started, Leonard Fournette goes down. So basically, Tom Brady's just out there with fucking Tyler Johnson and Scotty Miller, just like.
And Amendola and fucking Hogan.
Yeah. He's calling Julian Edelman at halftime to come down. But yeah, and then after that, Buccaneers couldn't do anything. He threw a couple interceptions and turned the game off.
Jesus.
Put my phone on Do Not Disturb and went to bed. Yeah.
That's the best thing to fucking do.
Yeah, but come playoff time, he'll get a win, but can't be fucking Trevor Siemian or Taysom Hill in the regular season.
God.
So it's just kryptonite. Average, below average white quarterbacks.
Trevor fucking Siemian.
Yeah, I'm interested to see who the Saints sign.
Oh, what? That is the question of the fucking century.
I just feel like they played scared with Jameis. He wasn't throwing the ball deep. He was only throwing the ball 10 times a game. Like he wasn't. Like in Tampa, he was 5,000-yard passer every year.
And also 3,000 interceptions. But
yeah, if you just cut down on the turnovers, but like he still could throw the ball. Like they didn't let him throw the ball at all. They were just like playing like conservative. It was kind of weird, especially in a Sean Payton offense. They throw the ball 40 times a game. So Drew Brees had all the records. But
I can't go fuck yourself. I can't believe I mean, I kind of feel I can't honestly can't believe, but I kind of felt bad for your boy Ian Book when he was starting his first game. The hype or like the pressure he had on him. I'm like, yeah. If I was him, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like
first pass, pick 6.
Oh fuck, dude, that sucks.
That's such bad luck. Like,
after so much pressure, so much talking shit. Or like talking shit towards him and just like, oh man.
And to look up in the clock and be like, wow, there's 13 minutes left in the first quarter. I've got 3 quarters left after this.
Hang me now. Yeah. Hang me fucking now, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, tough situation.
Dude, I thought about suiting up. I honestly thought about suiting up.
Like, Ian Book's gonna be like, dude, are you serious? Like, I'm really about to play. I went to Notre Dame. Like, we ran the ball 70 times a game. Like, I don't know what to do. Like,
God. Fuck. So I'm pretty sure you did your research about the Brady retirement thing. Like, so that's.
He's not retiring. I'm telling you. Like, I called it. I did. I texted my friends. They were blowing it up, telling me, Brady's gone, bitch. Fuck you, all this stuff. I'm like, all right.
I was one of them.
So then, I'm just like, dude, he hasn't said anything. When he left New England, everybody was like, oh, is he leaving? Is he leaving? They were just like asking and speculating. And then he posted that Instagram post, and then boom, that's okay. It was confirmed. Like, he is leaving.
I was literally waiting. So after I got the notification from ESPN, I was waiting for like a video, Brady's retirement speech.
Yeah.
But I never got it, so I was like, oh, that's kind of strange.
I thought that's how Adam Schefter got it. So my friend Grant started blowing my phone up. Fuck you, bitch. Brady's leaving. And so I'm like, what? So then I get the notification. I'm like, shit. So when I clicked the link, I was waiting for Tom Brady's, like when I was scrolling through the article, I was waiting for Tom Brady's Instagram to pop up. Because that's usually how it is. Like, oh, Brady did this and they post it. And I went to his Instagram to look. I was like, oh shit, he must have posted nothing. He didn't post anything. So I was like, that's weird. So I was like, oh shit, like I'll never talk about football again. Like, oh, whatever, this is boring. Like, there's no point to life. But then,
so you don't like any other player besides Brady?
I go
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow's not even my favorite LSU player. So like it goes Brady. Like it used to be Brady, New England would be the teams I'd cheer for.
Obviously, yeah.
And then if it wasn't a game that they were in, I would just cheer for an LSU player. So like like if Burrow was playing, I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna cheer for him. Or I was kind of like whatever.
Did you cheer for Justin Jefferson, the quarterback, back in the day?
Jordan Jefferson?
Jordan Jefferson.
That dude can play for New England and be in the Super Bowl, and I'm cheering against the other team.
God!
Fuck that dude. He's trash. Trash. But his younger brother, Justin, not bad. But yeah, so that's how I go Patriots / Tom Brady, then just like an LSU player. Like if they're playing, I'll cheer for them. But so then I see that, and I'm not believing. Like this doesn't feel real. Like everyone, like why did all of it? It's only been less than a week, and he's already announced like his decision. Like he waited until the playoffs last year, when he left New England, and like a couple weeks to make his decision. Like there's no way he made a decision in less than a week.
Well, it's just like how they asked Gronk 2 days later. He's like, dude, I'm fucking human too. Like,
yeah, like
people don't make decisions like this. You stupid fucks.
And like Gronk's only saying that because he's just waiting on Tom. Yeah. Like if Tom says he's coming back, wherever Tom goes, he'll.
Yeah.
But so then I get a notification on my phone saying his company TB12 deleted their Instagram post of him saying that they were like, thank you, you're a goat, all this. They deleted it.
I'd fire everybody on that team.
So that TB12. Right there, I texted my friends in the group and I said, he's not retiring. This is like just like a story that they were trying to pull and they thought they had like all the information, and boom. 15 minutes later, notification, Tom Brady calls the Bucs saying he hasn't made up his mind yet. So, yeah,
I'd fire everybody at TB12. Everybody. Get the fuck out of my building right now.
It's the same thing with like Zion and AD. Like they're not the ones saying that they don't want to play for the Pels. It's these reporters that are getting to their friends and cousins, and those people are trying to like just become famous for like Zion's cousin's third cousin, and Canada said he doesn't want to play for the Pels, and they just run with that story.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, if you're AD, like, all you can say is like, no, like, I want to play. But, like, so then in the back of everyone's mind, it's like, oh, and that's all it was. Like, in my opinion, I don't know. Like, could he retire? Possibly, yeah. But I think, in my opinion, it was just some people close to Tom Brady trying to get some clout and be the first ones ahead of the story, if it does come true.
100%. 100%. All right, let's go to the beginning. Why Tom Brady?
Okay.
Why? That's the question.
I've always thought he was a good quarterback.
Even when you were younger?
Even when I was watching him and Peyton Manning duel it out when they were top, like, those were good games, and I always thought he was a good quarterback. Same thing on Peyton Manning. But I had season tickets to the Saints all the way up until the year we won the Super Bowl. My mom got rid of our season tickets that year, of course. But, yeah, like, I went to the playoff game against the Eagles, went to all the home games. Big Saints fan. Like, loved Drew Brees at the time. Like, thought he was the greatest quarterback of all time.
Hold on. Say that again?
I loved the Saints that time.
Woo! Clip it! Clip it, bitch!
I was an immature, stupid little kid.
Ah,
so
fuck.
I moved back here, 8th grade year, and I remember this day specifically. We're in science class, Miss Wilkinson's class, Ridgewood Prep, go Eagles.
Go Eagles.
And the retard at Ridgewood asked...
You can't say that word no more.
Sorry. The dumbasses at Ridgewood said, my question was, who's the greatest quarterback of all time? And this is in the heyday of the Saints, like when they were... Like the year they played San Francisco in the playoffs and lost in San Fran. So like the prime of the Saints, like they were a great team.
That was the year after the Super Bowl or 2 years?
I think like 2 years, something like that. Yeah, like they
literally one play at the goal line.
Yeah, they killed the Lions in the playoffs that year. Yeah. So they're all saying Drew Brees.
Yeah.
And like I agree with them. Like Drew Brees is a great quarterback. Like, but I said it's either, and this is Tom Brady only had 3 rings at the time. I said it's either Tom Brady or Joe Montana. I was like, they had the most rings and they consistently win. Ever since that day, they never let me get over it. Oh, you're just a Tom Patriot lover. I was like, dude, I go to the Saints games. Like I'm just like not biased. Like I was, and so that started it.
They turned you in. So I need the names to these motherfuckers because Jesus
that's what
Christ.
It was, because from then on, I was like, well, I'm just gonna prove a point then. and then sure enough, my senior year of high school, he beats the Seahawks in the Super Bowl. 2 years later, he's won another Super Bowl. 2 years later, he's won another one, and then he wins another. Like he's won 4 rings.
God, I need the names of those cocksuckers because they started it all.
I mean, like, yeah, Drew Brees is good, and at that time, like, yeah, he was arguably the best quarterback in the league. But of all time, I mean, come on, like, you're just a Patriot Tom Brady lover. Oh, fuck you. I was like, dude, like, I'm a Saints fan. Like, I have a Drew Brees jersey. I go to like, what do you? I'm just like saying my opinion.
Yeah.
So then I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna prove a point to these fuckers. Never did. Every Monday after the Patriots would win and the Saints would lose, giving them hell, and then just became a Patriots fan from then on.
Fuck.
I hated Drew Brees ever since. Out of spite. It's been out of spite.
Fuck it. Fucking, if you could ask Tom Brady one question, what would you ask him? One question.
What's it feel like to live every guy's dream? He really does. He lives every male American's dream. He's a starting quarterback, wins Super Bowls, and he's married to a supermodel. I mean,
I asked him, what does it smell like?
Like every kid growing up, every guy growing up, I want to play quarterback. I want to play. Dude's won 7 rings and he's dating a supermodel.
And he's white.
Yeah, and he's white. But yeah, like,
fuck.
He's living life.
God, dude. Dude, I still catch that clip of him, that kid asking him about his
Who's superhero or his hero is.
His hero is. Why? I don't know why he got so emotional like that. Do they show anything about his dad in the documentary?
I've only watched like the first 4 episodes.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's got busy.
Just busy with Stan and shit, drinking. Yeah, you
sure.
fucks.
Yeah. But it's mostly just like the team. Like it's literally just about football. So it's kind of what makes it like good. Like it's not a bunch of BS about his like early years. I mean, they have his college stuff, but it's mostly like on the field and stuff like that. He's just like him and his family are kind of like weird. They're just very tight, and like, you know, he kissed his son on the lips and stuff like that. Like, he's very, like,
Yeah.
family oriented. So I'm not really sure. And I think at that time, his mom was going through cancer, so maybe his dad was like taking care of his mom extra and stuff like that. So it might have been because of that.
Jesus fucking Christ!
But yeah.
I'll be getting the chills when I watch that shit.
Dude, no, like it's good. Like the stuff that like he talks to you about, and like that's what he does. Like in that first episode, it's like the first year when he gets like the job from Drew Bledsoe and stuff like that, and he was like, I went into the mindset of the NFL like, dude, I was a quarterback at Michigan. Like, I'm going to fucking start here.
Mm-hmm.
And Drew Bledsoe that first year, he was like, oh, shit. Like, and he was, like, taken back. Like, okay, like, I need to, like, prove myself. And that second year, he came in. Drew Bledsoe gets hurt. Rest is history. And that's what he says. He's like, I tell every single player, no matter where they're drafted or if they're not drafted, if you step on that field, take advantage of it. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
Makes the most fucking sense.
I mean, he was literally just chilling. Drew Bledsoe was just signed to at that time, the highest contract of all time. There's probably no shot he'd ever play. First game, Drew Bledsoe gets hurt.
God,
Tom
what
Brady,
the fuck?
Tom Brady's got that dude for the Jets. Whoever that dude is probably the most hated person in football.
Who?
I don't know his name, but like the linebacker that hurt Drew Bledsoe. I mean, he created Tom Brady. If it wasn't for that hit, probably never even hear Tom Brady's name.
Jesus, how the fucking fate works.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's just crazy. Like,
or it's just like how something that all that shit happened where we weren't supposed to get Drew Brees or something like that.
Yeah. What if Nick Saban says, yeah, you know, you should sign Drew Brees? Does Alabama become a powerhouse? It's crazy. It's the same thing with you think about just like if you look at every generation that has like a good like player, Michael Jordan for example. The Knicks were so good. Patrick Ewing never won a ring because Michael Jordan was there. Same thing with Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Ben Roethlisberger, all these good quarterbacks, but Tom Brady was there when they were there. So they couldn't win. All right, there it is. It's crazy.
Is that joke Steve Harvey had or something like? I don't know. It was stupid, but it made sense. It's like everybody's sitting here because of Tom Brady. Like everybody's sitting here. It was the NFL honors.
Yeah.
They're sitting here because of Tom Brady.
Yeah. Their Super Bowl is getting the award. Hopefully they're winning like MVP, and Tom Brady's playing for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like Michael Jordan did it. The Yankees in the early 2000s when they were kind of winning. Like you just have generational talent.
Yankees will never win again. I'm not gonna say again, but
not for a while.
Yeah, no.
It'll be a while.
Even though they have the best team.
They have the most money.
Jesus Christ.
You can do whatever you want.
How fucked is that? Oh man, it's just like I would say I don't know, it's just stupid. It's just stupid. How they just cannot win. It just cannot win. I was like, gee, keep going, keep on buying, motherfuckers. Keep on.
It's just that the lust of the Yankees has gone away. Like, it's kind of like now there's a lot of good teams and there's like competition. Back then, if the Yankees wanted you, they got you. So when you had A-Rod and Jeter and all the best pitchers, like it was hard to compete.
And everybody was juicing each other up.
Yeah, everybody was gonna stick each other in the ass. And kind of maybe goosing them a little bit too. You know? So like
goose.
So you just they had the good team.
Still a Cubs fan or no?
Yeah, I'll be a Cubs fan until I die.
Why?
My dad was a Cubs fan, so I grew up like being a Cubs fan.
But you're nowhere near Chicago.
Okay, so if you at the time like people my dad's age and like that like generation, they like in the afternoons WGN had the rights to the Chicago Cubs and they would play their games down here on WGN. So that's how like if you look in this area, it's like Chicago 2.0, like tons of Cubs fans because my dad's generation grew up watching the Cubs on WGN at night in the afternoon. That was the only game. It was them or the Braves. And everybody hates the Braves for some reason in this area, so they like the Cubs. There's no other MLB team at that time that was in this area. So everyone became a Cubs fan.
Fucking Cubs, dude.
Yeah.
WGN. That's fucking wow.
Yeah, so I became a Cubs fan. Been in Chicago once. Went to Miami one time. Watched them. Like, lovable losers.
Never got into MLB. I watch college. I watch LSU.
But yeah, college baseball is more exciting because it's
Yeah.
like a lot more fast paced.
Yeah.
I like the MLB because it's just something like you can just chill and do. Like I wish we had an MLB team over the Pelicans because the Pelicans, it's kind of like it's just they suck one.
Yeah.
But baseball, like how chill would it be just go on an
Go to the shrine.
just to go.
Just imagine if that was a legit MLB
like
stadium.
when I went to Chicago and like you're at one of the greatest sporting venues of all time. Like I wish I was able to drink. Like just sit there on a Saturday afternoon and be like just
Eat a
chilling.
fucking hot dog and drink beer.
Eating a glizzy, drinking a couple beers with you, you know, like that's what's like. It's just like a chill sport. You don't have to pay attention 24/7 because it could be literally just us sitting there just chilling because it's just slow kind of. You just kind of chill.
Most of all, you don't pay attention to the to baseball to the ninth inning anyway. So.
Yeah, you're just kind of chilling. It's kind of like it's like putting on The Office when you're just like walking. Just background noise when you just hear something funny. You're like, oh, okay, that's funny.
That's hilarious.
You just go back to doing it. Yeah, like that's what I like about MLB baseball.
Fucking Pelicans, dude. They had 1 year, which I think they could have went completely far if Cousins doesn't get hurt that game.
They were good that year. They beat the Warriors that year.
Yeah,
pretty bad. AD was balling out that year.
As soon as Cousins got hurt, it all went to shit.
Yeah, but AD was carrying the team for a little bit. Like that little stretch, he had he had 7 games in like a row. He scored 40 points. It's just the Pelicans' luck.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about this the other day because we were watching the Grizzlies game, and I was like, if the Pelicans would have drafted John Morant would suck, and Zion would be putting up 40 for the Grizzlies or the Knicks or something. I was like, it's just the way it is. Like. They got Zion. Zion's just going to not play anymore, and John Morant will score 40 points a game and going to be an all-star. So it is what it is, you know?
How bad do you feel for Zion?
I feel bad for what?
Come on, dude.
The kid's 21, like something like that, and he's worth millions of dollars, and he does nothing but eat quarter pounders all day. Like, I don't feel bad for him at all.
But I'm talking about playing-wise.
What do you mean?
Just because he got dealt the bad card.
Why would you feel bad for someone that plays basketball for a living, gets paid $20 million a year, and is considered the next LeBron? Wow.
But you know what I'm saying.
But the whole thing is like, okay, like, yes, like, in the back of my mind, like, if I was Zion, I'd be pissed. Or, like, if I got drafted by the Pelicans. But literally, what do you have to lose? If you fucking lose 80-something games a year, okay, who cares? Just go out there, put up your 25 to 30, call it a night, go home to a nice mansion with $30 million in your bank account and chill. Like, that's the life. Like, if I could switch, I'd do that all day. Oh, I got to twist ankle, I'll go play.
Oh, you suck. You suck, dude. Don't suck. You fucking suck.
Didn't me and Zach beat you 2v3?
Dude, alright, this is... I don't give a fuck who's... If it's not one-on-one, I don't really care.
Ah, here we go.
Because if it's not one-on-one, then I gotta worry about other people not doing that.
It's not my fault you had Blake and Kenny as your teammates. We still beat you 2v3. I mean, you could have had two Helen Kellers and you'd done just as bad. Like,
dude, do you understand how pissed I was?
Well, yeah, I mean... Kenny thought he could always beat me. I mean, I think I ran up a tab of like $200 on Kenny one time, and I was like, "Sure, we can play a game of horse for it." And I let him beat me.
That's all you got, because the fuck can't play defense worth of shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's slow. I mean, you make one move and you just walk around.
But all he does is have to put his fat ass in front of you, and it'd be better than nothing.
But yeah, so I mean,
that one night that I beat you and Zach was probably the highlight of Big Easy. For a while.
I don't recall.
Smoked you and Zach.
I don't recall that.
Raw dog both y'all. After talking so much shit all night. Stirring it up all night, and then I fucking waxed both of y'all.
I don't recall that. I must have been drunk or something.
You know what I miss? I miss my turnaround jump shots wet.
I don't know
and
how.
And you get so pissed every time.
Yeah, because your shot's ugly as fuck, 1. And 2, you're just like looking over here and the goal's over there. And swish. Okay, well. Why did I bet $20 on this? I have no idea, but...
But the thing is, I understand it from your point that it's bullshit, but if it happens more than at least 10 times, easy.
You act like you're
Kids got skill.
You act like you're like Klay Thompson out here.
Kids got skill.
Catch and shoot, just corner.
You might as well just call me Clay.
I mean, dude, you'd literally take the ball, you'd run, and then you would just like turn around, fade away like Luka Doncic 3, swish. Dude, I'm really good at basketball. I'm like, dude, like.
Yo, they call me A. Thompson. I mean,
yeah.
Them. Some people call me that.
Yeah, around here in the where you're from, they call
around
it.
the fucking hood.
Yeah, I mean, you went to Higgins, so I mean, like, you probably were the most athletic kid there. I mean, the rest of them were just drooling on themselves. And...
2017 district champs. What can I say?
Once again, you play in the district of like Thomas Jefferson. I mean,
nope.
Thomas Jefferson. Who's in y'all's district then? We played Thomas Jefferson. The kids had like earphones in. They barely could speak English. Their pants were all like short. A fucking 21 ruled us. I was like, what the hell's going on here? Like,
you know who you remind me of on that team?
Thomas Jefferson?
No. Ridgewood.
Myself?
No, like you remind me of. Let's see. Matthew Stafford in the Detroit Lions. Or Megatron in the Detroit Lions.
So we played Lutcher one time at Delgado my senior year. I had pitched the Thursday. This was a Monday, that game. I pitched Friday night against Fisher. Kids at Fisher were talking shit, and they have like a nice team. They had like a bunch of people there.
Back then that team was good.
And we played y'all on that Thursday when it was freezing cold, and I pitched, and I pulled myself out.
When it was 2 degrees?
2 degrees, yeah. And I pulled myself out of the game. So I pitched that Thursday. Friday morning I quit because I was pissed. So I wasn't dressing out. I just showed up to the game. I showed up in like a polo and jeans. And the coach was like, you quit? And I was like, yeah. And then we talked about it and they played. So I was juiced up. I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm at Fisher. Kids are talking shit. DeMar Paul
talking mad shit.
The little kid with his little, Superman sleeve and cleats and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm feeling it in warm-ups. Like, yeah, my arm's juiced. So I made a couple good plays at short. Kid hits like a gapper. He's trying to get.
So if you weren't pitching, who the fuck was pitching? Did y'all have another good pitcher, or you just threw strikes?
There's this kid Grant, my friend, and he could pitch well, but like he'd throw like a really good pitch, then the next one would be hitting the dude in the back. So like, and then they have this kid Mark who threw fastball changeup, but when your fastball's 60, your changeup doesn't look any different.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about that kid Mark in a second. So we're playing. So we're going. So kid hits a ball in the gap. I'm like the double cutoff. So like I'm basically in center field because like Ridgewood, we had a 7th grader playing right field. So he could literally only throw it from like me to the end of the couch. So I'm in center field. I catch it. And the kid's going. I fucking crow hopped it and fucking threw it out of the stadium. I fucking launched it. Their whole dugout just, hey, and I'm just like, dude, I just fucking launched it. Like, I was impressed with myself. I was like, that was a fucking good throw. Like, I just launched it. So they go up a couple more runs and they're just still chirping, laughing. Mm-hmm. So I told my coach, I was like, yeah, put me in the club.
Hey, you know who that is? Laphetians.
That's like, yeah, fuck the Laphetians. So I'm like, put me in the last inning of the pitch. Like, let me shut these kids up. First kid, 3-pitch strikeout. Blew the kid away. Paul Masher, 3-pitch strikeout. Blew the kid away. And I mean, every pitch, like, I'm feeling it too. Like, the glove is pounding. I struck the first kid out. I'm looking at the dugout like, yeah, like you may be beating this team by 10 runs, but I'm fucking kicking your ass. There's 8 other me's out there. We'd be kicking your ass. Third kid comes up, first pitch, pop up, and I'm just looking at the dugout like, fuck y'all. So
you should have flicked them off.
So I pitched that Friday. So I pitched Thursday, Friday. I pitched Saturday against De La Salle, 3 innings. Monday comes. We pitched Lusher. I pitched 3 innings. Struck out 6 kids. All 6 kids got on base because it was drop third strike on curveballs. Nasty. I was feeling it that day too. Catcher blocked it. 3 times.
Bad throw.
He overthrew the first baseman 3 times. 3 times, and I'm not exaggerating. 3 fucking times. Fucking fat ass Scott Borgstead. Ball literally would come 3 fucking times. This dude literally like fucking squeezed the glove.
Squeeze it, Scott.
3 times. Struck out 6 kids. All 6 kids got on base. Then it was also at the point of Ridgewood. So third baseman, ground ball gets hit to him. Just a routine kind of hard hit ball. All of a sudden, the third baseman just jumps up out of the air. Just jumps over the ball. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, kid gets a triple on. Because at Ridgewood, the outfielders would run to the ball and then run with it as it goes along the fence. So he gets the ball and he walks up to the mound. He hands you the ball and he was like, sorry, man, the ball just hit too hard. And at that point, like me, like it's my 4th year, so like I know this shit's gonna happen. I couldn't even get mad. I just started laughing. I was like, all right, like this is he just literally hopped over the ball. So I struck out 6, like 3 innings, and that's
when you went from George to Scifo right there.
That Brian and Rusev changed my whole demeanor on life. I played for Big Easy. And fuckers would make errors, dude. And I'm on the fucking mound, just like, catch the ball, like going. This dude pulls me aside. He's like, you just gotta mellow out, dude. Like, if they make an error, fuck it, who cares? Ever since then, dude, my whole demeanor in life has been, fuck it.
Dude, can you imagine getting Brandon on this bitch?
That'd be a pretty good episode.
It would.
But yeah,
we would just let him rant. He's a pretty good talker.
He'd just be giving us life lessons throughout the whole entire show. But yeah, ever since then, my alter ego of just not caring is taking over. So
not giving a fuck.
Not giving a fuck, you know. You pitch 140 pitches against Covenant Christian in 3 innings. You look up at the scoreboard, it's 21-2.
That team was pretty good.
Yeah, the team was pretty good.
They beat us in preseason.
Yeah, they're good as fuck. And you go back into the dugout after the 3rd inning, 140 pitches. Coach is like, yeah, he gave up a lot of runs, but only 4 were earned. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate that. 11 errors.
How did you not smack that motherfucker, dude?
Because it's just like, because at the end of the day, like I was still getting recognized. Like when I would go play shortstop, my other kids were like, dude, you throw pretty hard. Like, you know, like you're one of the hardest pitchers in the district. And I'm just like, yeah, whatever. And like the other coach is like, dude, like if you had a team behind you, I'm not kidding you. 11 fucking errors. How does that happen in less than 3 innings? Like, 11? Like, the shortstop couldn't field it. Well, what pisses me off the most, though, is, okay, like, ground balls, like, people make mistakes, like, in the MLB of ground balls, like, whatever. What pisses me off is how people can't catch a pop fly. That's why, and when they can't read it. Like, at Nunez, this kid, AJ, playing the number 1 team in the country, LSU, first guy, boom, he hits a pop fly. I'm like, all right, shit, like, this game's going to be good. The ball's hit to the first base side. This fucker runs to center field. Like, how does that happen?
Hold on, he's right field?
He's in right field, yeah. So, like, and the ball gets hit to right field. But it's, like, to the first base side, like, foul line. So, like, he's here. The ball's over here. He ran that way.
Why?
I don't know. Like,
was he fucking high or drunk?
He runs this way. The ball lands over here, and he jogs. Dude got a triple off of a pop-up. Like, that's what kills me is, like, outfielders who don't know, like, how to catch a pop fly.
So I could have tried out for the team.
Yeah, you would have made it. Like, you could have stuck out Plank out there and you probably would have done better.
Oh, my God.
But that's the epitome of my life. Could probably be pitching for the Dodgers right now, but...
Fuck me, dude.
But, yeah. So that's why I go through life.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
You know what taught me the fucking attitude? Female.
Wait.
A female. Alright, long story short is...
who taught you that lesson?
No, it just changed me.
Okay. I want to hear this story, then.
No, we're going to cut it short. So basically, the whole time I was falling in love with her, she was fucking her manager.
Oh, word.
Yeah. So, and then it just... Oh, really? That can happen, right? No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Nice guy never wins. Nice
Never,
guy.
never, dude.
Never.
Fucking never. That's what I tell her all the time. Like whenever we get in an argument sometimes. She says like, because I told her how I used to be. I used to be the nice guy. I used to be like listening to everything and get run over. I'm like, it don't work like that no more. Like no, you get this one. Because back then I probably would have took all the shit, blah blah blah, but not anymore. Not anymore. After that,
Nice guy never. I don't know what it is.
never wins.
Like all these girls always posting like, oh, I just want to look at.
And they don't want it. Don't even want it. They don't want nice guys.
Yeah, like
They talk so much shit, but they don't want nice guys.
yeah. I feel like I've like watched, like not like watched videos, but like they've come up like on Twitter and stuff like that, and you click it and like, but like this guy, like he's like super rich, and he's like, they asked him about that, like what's the ego of like a girl, like why does she do that? And he was like, explain it to you perfectly. If you're interested in someone and they don't show you it back, you're even more interested in them because you're like I want this girl, like I need to get her, so like you're gonna do whatever it has to take to get that person's attention. And he goes, so when I'd go pick up chicks, I would literally just go to the bar, find the hottest girl, and walk right past her. And he'd be like, all these guys would be around her trying to buy her drinks. He goes, I'd walk right up to the bar next to her, order my drink, and walk away. And he was like, that girl right then and there knows that you're the guy she wants to go home with. Because all these
Is this a good looking dude?
Yeah, he's like not bad looking. Yeah. But same thing, he was like another's like, I'm at a club, all these girls that are at a table, they're pretty hot, and they're like, dude, you're really good at picking up chicks, go pick them up. He's like, I've seen tons of guys go over there and they keep rejecting them. He literally walked over there with his card, and at the time he was like, yeah, and it was one of those cards that clang off the table. He throws the card down and goes, I'll keep buying the drinks if you don't hog the sheets later tonight. Whole table got lit. Like he was like, yeah. He's like, that's what it is. Like
Wait, hold on.
He literally just walked up and said, I'll keep buying the drinks if you don't hog the sheets later tonight. That's what he did. And that's what he said. He's like, that's what you gotta do. You can't just be like, can I buy
yeah, you're so fucking beautiful.
Can I buy you a drink? I love you. Yeah, like he's like, you just gotta be like a dick. Be like, tell
straight
him,
up.
yeah, we're gonna fuck tonight. Here you go.
How fucking insane is that?
Yeah.
Like, they don't understand, but it's really a game.
It really is a game.
And the way we have to be to get you is insane.
That's what I'm saying. They want, like, they're always like, oh, I want some guy to like take me.
But you don't, bitch.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
you don't.
Yeah. But then you're with the guy that's cheating on you and doing all this. So like, all right, well, have fun.
Like, I guarantee you, if you ever walk into the Chelsea and say, fuck you, she'd probably blow you that night. But you never did.
Yeah, never did.
That's why, like, one of the finest chicks in the bar, you say, you don't tell her she's beautiful, you don't ever say it. You be like, she's alright. She's alright. That'll make her think, like, oh, who the fuck you think he is? Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
God, it's so fucking stupid.
I'm gonna be real with you. When I saw Chelsea at that bar, probably the happiest time of my life.
Did you come?
Yeah, a little pretty cool. Pants were a little wet.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, but the best part though is she recognized me. Like when she recognized me and hit me, I was like,
That would have felt pretty good.
I should just kidnapped her right then and there.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, that was
like, serious question. Has she ever like thrown a signal to you?
Nah.
No, never. Not even flirting once.
Like
I know she was always like that, making jokes all the time. Like she used to talk shit to me and oh boy, all the time. Just like make little funny remarks.
I think it got really. It was just awkward because that note that Eli gave her. So like ever since then it was kind of just awkward. But I tried to like kind of like go at that a little bit after the bar. The next morning I pulled the like, oh, did I see you last night?
Uh-huh.
And like I was like DMing her for a little bit, but like nothing like
went nowhere.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
That's probably top on your list, huh?
Oh, 100%. Like, I'd wife her up.
What?
100%. The one that got away, dude.
But it's still. If that would have happened, Stan, I need a fucking raise, dude.
Oh, I'd work 5 jobs. Like, I literally worked to death just to please her. 100%. Like,
Oh my god, what is she don't do Big Easy no more?
now she lives in Hammond. She's in like nursing school or some type of school. She was like Saint Lady of something up in Baton Rouge, I think. But
Still thick?
she's bad.
Oh man. Oh.
Yeah, saddest day of my life was seeing that picture of that dude on her knee. I was like, I mean, he didn't have to bend far, but yeah, he was.
Yep.
The saddest day of my life, and it was.
He's 5'6".
Yeah, something like that.
God damn it.
He ain't tall at all. So now I just need to go find out where she lives, have my D1 son, play him in sports, and just kind of look at Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we could have created.
We could have created 5 of these.
We created five fucking LeBron.
Probably not LeBron, but
Five
maybe
Clayton
Luka.
Kershaws. We could have
Maybe Luka.
2 Lukas, a couple Clayton Kershaws, and a Matt Stafford. Okay, like,
Perfect. Fucking. So before we started this bitch, you watched about 40 minutes of Infinity War, and you had absolutely no clue what was going on. What the fuck took you so long? So you've never seen that movie?
never seen it before. No, I've seen the Iron Man's, Captain America, Spider-Man, the old Spider-Man. So like probably nothing like with this one.
Probably not.
Iron Man, Captain America, Thor.
Which Thor?
The first one. I've seen Green Lantern. I've seen. That might be it, honestly. I didn't see the Aquaman or anything like that. I don't even know if that's the same thing.
No, it's not. So Aquaman and Green Lantern is DC.
Word for sure.
Marvel is so the one, like I said. So you're not busy tomorrow?
No, I'm not.
I think at least 2 movies you should watch. So the one I showed you, Endgame, that's immediately after that one. Well, like if you want to watch the beginning of that one, because that movie's like 2 hours, 2:15, and you only seen like 40 minutes of it, which is the end, the best part. But if you want to see most of that, I'd rewatch that one. Immediately after watching that one, watch Endgame, because that's one of the greatest movies ever made. Go fuck yourself if you say otherwise.
All right.
And then Thor 3.
There's 3 Thors?
Yeah.
Damn.
The first 2, some people say they don't like them. They're bad. And the third movie saved them. But I watched Thor 3. And then maybe Avengers 2 is what you watch. Those 4, that's your project tomorrow.
Wow, in one day, those 4 movies.
Yeah.
That's like a full work day.
Mm-hmm. It is. Actually is.
I think I should just watch 1 through 22 all together.
Fucking do it.
Might as well.
But this is the thing. I mean, some things, they connect, but they don't.
Well, just at least know who all the characters are, like. And
Oh, yeah,
how
you're
they,
right.
like, came
But like
about.
you know you're not the type of guy who gives a fuck about that. Like me, when it comes to this shit, I'm a fucking nerd.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've seen, like, the Star Wars and stuff like that, but, like, I don't know, like, I could get into that. Like, that movie was good. Like, I could sit there and watch
Dude, I seen your bitch ass. You was like, you was locked.
Yeah,
You was fucking locked. And I know you. I know you don't like, you're not into shit like that. But like me, you would never guess. But this, I know
No,
fucking.
I like those type. That's why like I've seen the Thors and like Iron Man's one. Like I like Iron Man a lot.
I know fucking everything.
But it's like it just got to a point where like it seemed like every like 4 months they came out with a new one.
Yeah.
Like not before like these end games stuff like that. To where like I knew nothing from like the Thor to whatever happened to like these last like 2.
Mm-hmm.
So then it just became like, well, I'm not gonna go see that because I have no idea what like.
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen Guardians of the Galaxy or anything like that.
So the one you just watched was Infinity War, and the next one, Endgame, is the end of like
Marvel.
no Phase 4. Like it's a combination of all 22 years, those 22 movies in like it's the end of that story of 22 years. That's why it's called Endgame. It's like everything. All 22 movies, all 22 years has led up to this. Not 22, but 10 years. I think 2010, some shit like that. I think there's 3 movies a year for Marvel. 3 movies a year.
But my question is like, what do you mean Phase 4? What was Phase 1 through 3?
Phase 1 started off. Iron Man started it off, and then from there it came in phases. I mean, I don't know the exact numbers.
Like, yeah, like the Iron Mans / like then like you went to like Captain America, then Avengers was like kind of like what like type thing, and then this.
Yeah, so I'll tell you right now, this stupid fuck.
So like, what's after Endgame? Like, what do? You just wait.
After Endgame is Far From Home, the Spider-Man, second Spider-Man movie. Well, the
one that came out.
No, the one before that one.
And then this Spider-Man.
Yeah. So Phase 1.
So really, there's like 24 movies, or
20.
So I need to like start here.
Yeah, Phase 1 is these 3 movies right here.
I don't need to watch The Consultant?
No, fuck no. I never even watched it. Then this one, the Captain America.
Yeah, I've seen Captain America.
Okay, so you don't need to watch that. You seen the first Avengers? Pretty fucking legit.
I may have seen the first Avengers.
Oh,
yeah.
so
maybe I've seen all of Phase 1. Like that's where I think where I cut out. And I've seen the second Captain America movie because doesn't he fight Iron Man in the second Captain America movie? Or he fights somebody like
he fights your boy with the, he's called something Shock for him. He fights Mickey Rourke.
No, I'm talking about in Captain America.
Oh.
No, not the first one, the second one. He fights someone. He fights like him and someone else have a. It's called Civil War. What is that?
Civil War is Phase 3.
Yeah, so I've seen Iron Man 3 as well.
Okay.
I've seen the first Thor.
This is the second Thor.
Whatever, that's what I meant.
And this is Captain America 2.
Is that where he's fighting like the German Nazi type people?
No, that's not. That's one.
That's one.
This one is when his best friend comes back, Bucky.
Okay, I don't think I've seen that.
And then Guardians of the Galaxy. This is my probably one of my favorite movies right here. That one's good as fuck. And then this guy.
I've seen.
So yeah, basically, fucking. That's crazy how Disney Plus divides that shit for you.
That's what I was about to say. Like,
that's fucking awesome.
I've seen parts of Ant-Man.
I mean, it's alright. It's just you just gotta know his character because in Endgame, the last movie, he's important. So I guess you gotta know him. But yeah, see Civil War.
Yeah, so no, I've seen Civil War because I remember the parts where like him and Iron Man started fighting.
Yeah, they were going.
I've never seen Doctor Strange.
When they beat the fuck out of each other, dude, this movie's so good. This motherfucker right here.
So how come the Spider-Mans aren't considered like Phase 1 or anything of this?
Who?
Like, how do they evolve Spider-Man into this?
President of Marvel was like, "Yo, stop making Spider-Man movies. Let us fucking handle it." And then, boom, right there, just.
I remember that little like period in time that they were trying to, because wasn't Spider-Man as like its own thing?
Sony owned Spider-Man.
That's what I thought, and then Marvel bought him, and
Marvel bought him for 3 movies, and that's the 3rd movie he just finished. His contract's supposed to be up, but they're trying to get him more.
So they just kind of like he just kind of appears. He just shows up.
Oh, he's the shit now. Like you seen what that movie is fucking insane. But yeah, this movie's pretty good. I don't know how you feel about watching a movie for the Asians, but
I'm not racist. I mean, so like, do I need to watch that for Phase 4?
That's later on. You don't need to worry about that shit now.
So that's not one of the 22 though.
No, 22 ends here.
In Phase 3. What about Phase 4?
Wait, hold on.
Clearly, you don't know your Marvel movies.
Get the fuck. No, I'm right. See? Yeah, boom. Phase 4 is right there.
Well, then why does it say Phase 3?
Phase 3, I mean.
So then, how many phases are there?
There's 4 right now.
Well, then, so then the Avengers Endgame isn't the last one that I need to watch?
Well, no, that ends the 22 movies.
So then Phase 4 is just extra?
It starts something new. It starts new character. He's a new character.
Yeah, I know Hawkeye, yeah.
He's a new character.
Eternals?
Yeah.
Black Widow.
Black Widow's little sister.
Mm-hmm.
She's a new character.
Okay. I have to watch a little Black Widow. Kind of looks pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it was. Got a bunch of different characters in here. Phase 4 is just starting off. It's just like, who's gonna take over Marvel, basically.
Okay, so it's a new.
Yeah, new.
Okay.
Everything's pretty much new, but it's pretty fucked.
So I need to watch Phase 1, 2, and 3 then.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll be caught up on all 22.
Yeah, and if you I mean, it's possible. Me and her plan on doing it just to rewatch all of them, just because it's so good.
Dude, after tax season, I'm down.
Let's go.
I can't. I'm not.
You just gotta take that hike every.
fucking sleep here.
Good.
That's what I'm saying. After April 15th, I'm there. Because right now I'm working Monday through Saturday, so like.
Jesus.
During the week I'm like working till like 7 o'clock, so like I ain't about to like drive 2 hours to come watch a movie and then.
Dude, fucking bottle of wine, crack on with wine every night.
Yeah.
What? Watch fucking Marvel.
Watch 3 Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Sleep for like 10 minutes. Wake back up.
Fuck yeah.
I'm down for that. Honestly, like, might as well do it.
Yeah.
Nothing better. Than
I got a spare bedroom in there.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Got a lot of cum stains on it. That's fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be some good sleep then.
Woo! Fucking Scifo, son.
Yeah, Stan was supposed to show up for work today. Didn't show up.
Probably had too much shots of Fireball.
When he was drinking that shit, yeah, I was like, wow, I'm impressed. Just
That's
whole
fucking
pint,
insane.
just 2 gulps, gone. I bought 2 of them and a case.
He must hate his life, huh?
He can drink, dude. He can drink.
This is the thing. Like they make movies about this office job bullshit. But if you get maybe like 3 or 4 friends that just cut the fuck up all the time, it can be worth it. Like an office job could be worth it.
Not at the place I'm at.
Really?
There's a 70-year-old, 67-year-old, mid-60s. Then there's, I think Quack might be older than Stan, but he's got 3 kids.
How old is Stan? 40 something?
35, 36, something like that.
I'm sorry, Stan.
So then there's Stan, then there's me. And like Quack, like he kind of like does his own thing. Like he's cool, but like
Stays to himself.
yeah, like he's got 3 kids. Like so, like there's no one to chill with. So like I just like there's something to do. Like who am I supposed to hang out? Like
Dude, give me a fucking job, huh?
we were looking for somebody part time.
I don't need part time, motherfucker. Obviously, I can't afford
Well,
part time.
I'm just saying like. But maybe when I get my degree and run the place, I'll hire you and use bullshit all day.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I do now, anyways. So, just have no one to bullshit with. Got my phone. But,
That's what I'm saying. Like, you work from what? You get off at 5?
8 to 4:30.
8 to 4
usually. But now I'm working overtime. One because like at the end of tax season, I'll get like I can either take it at time and a half, so like all the hours I accumulated over time and a half, like I'm one-time check, or I can get extra vacation days. So like I already get. So out of tax season, I don't work Fridays. So like I basically have 3-day weekends. So if I can get like an extra 2 weeks of vacation time, I'll just be going on small little trips, leaving Thursday, coming back, Monday.
Let's go. Fuck.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I try to get you and Johnny to go to like Tampa and stuff like that. Now bitches.
What the fuck you don't, bitch?
Dude, I told you let's go to the Saints Bucks game. Hey, we're down. Didn't happen.
Honestly, how boring would that game have been?
Oh, I would have killed myself.
0 to 9.
You just
Yeah.
seen some guy jump off the top and just kill myself.
Can you imagine the shit Johnny would have been talking to you?
Johnny would have been arrested or got in a fight or something.
Oh, yeah.
Because some dude would have just hauled off and hit that dude. Some pissed off Tampa fan would have been like, I've had enough of this motherfucker. But no, dude, like that's what I'm saying. Like that's the goal. You know, accumulate, start traveling a little bit. You know, me and Chelsea travel a little
Fucking
bit.
eating ass.
Drinking beer, eating ass.
You look like somebody that eats ass.
It's the best part.
Yeah.
Best part.
Even if it stinks.
Stinkier the better. You come out and you got a little bit on your nose. Man.
Oh, you dirty fuck.
Dove into a Snicker bar.
You
gotta do what you gotta do, dude. But yeah. Maybe we could go on like another beach trip, maybe, you know. See how many of the group falls apart after this one.
Yeah, I know, huh? Make sure we don't bring crackers.
No crackers, and I will bring a female.
Yeah. Or alcohol. Can't bring alcohol either.
Fuck, we'll just sit in the house all day.
We'll just sit in the house and blow each other.
Yeah. Just me, you, Jordan, Kenny, and Johnny just sitting around twiddling our thumbs all day. Can't do anything else.
That's fine. Dude,
no dads and step girlfriends, and probably be a good trip.
Yep. Dude, 1 hour and 16. Solid.
What do you mean?
That's how much we at right now.
That's it? I thought they've been longer than that. And two guys are just bullshitting all day. Time really doesn't go by fast.
Ready to wrap it up?
I'm always ready to wrap it up, Coach.
Let's do it.
You know?
Appreciate it, Scifo.
Thanks for having
me.
me.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
I think we covered some good shit. Definitely covered some good shit.
Yeah, we dropped some football knowledge on these people.
Next time, get a little closer to the mic, huh? But it's fine. It's fine.
I'm just relaxing, dude.
1 hour and 16 later, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, go fuck yourself too, dude. Do I gotta sit up here like a proper gentleman?
Yeah.
I'm over at Austin's house. I'm chilling. I can't even wear shoes in the house. I'm fucking
Fuck
relaxed.
no.
I'm relaxing.
We out, bitch.